This is gonna be a Q&A part 2. How many baby fathers do you have? I have 4, as I stated in a few videos before this one. Does the children have the same father? 3 of them do, 1 of them don't. The one that I had a stillborn had his own father, and then I had twins a year ago, and I had a miscarriage. They had their own father. Why are you trying to remove the interior to your car? Because my daughter decided one day she wanted to break the motor of my car window, so my window would not go fully down. Will not go fully up. And so it was raining inside of my vehicle for days. I think like 7 days straight. Why are you doing a video cleaning your truck? Because my truck was dirty as F, and I haven't cleaned it for 4 months straight. So, yeah. Are you on Reed Road? No, I am not on Reed Road. And I will not be sharing my location. What is your cash app? $Royal Priesthood 70. Thank you. Why don't you create an Amazon wish list? Because I just haven't created one yet, but when I do, I will put that in the description box below. Thank you all for supporting me. Why aren't the baby fathers taking care of their kids? Because they're simply not shit and they don't care. It's pretty obvious, clearly. Is Naomi your sister? Yes, Naomi is my biological sister. We have the same father and the same mother. Would you be happy if you did not have a man in your corner? I'm happy regardless of the fact. No, I do not need a man in my corner. And yes, I'm capable of doing everything without a man in my corner. Are you looking for a committed relationship? No, I am not looking for a committed relationship. I do not need a man at the moment. And I'm happy and content with the way that things are going on in my life right now. Why are the children just eating chips and you're eating a sandwich? They had Lunchables, chips, water, and fruit before we even got to the park. I would not just eat in their face. How many times are you going to say the same damn thing? As many times as I need to. Have you been through domestic violence? Yes, I have. My abuser tried to take me off this planet, but that will be in another video. Why would you try to leave without a plan? I left because I'm not going to sit there and just take a man talking to me like I'm not ish and just sit there like a sitting duck. What is that scar on your chest? The scar on my chest is from open heart surgery. I had 3 in total. This last one was my 3rd one. I'll have a story time coming soon about that. What is the scar on your neck? The scar on my neck is from the central line that I had after heart surgery, and I died 17 times. What is the birthmark on your stomach? It's not a birthmark. It's a pacemaker that was implanted after I had surgery due to the complications that I had after surgery. Where is your mother? You cannot ask her for help. My mother is mentally unstable and she is not in my life at all. I'll talk about that in another video. Why would you expose yourself like that on YouTube? Honestly, I feel like what is the point of lying? It takes too much work to lie, and this is my life. I'm not ashamed of it. I do not take back anything that I've ever said in any of the other videos, and this is just what's going on. And I just choose to make a diary about my life. Why would you breastfeed in public? I breastfeed wherever, okay? If my baby's hungry, I'm not going to sit there and just let him just cry and be in agony and be ashamed of feeding him. Yes, all mothers are different. I choose to breastfeed my baby, and yes, he does get formula at times as well. But majority of the time, it's breast milk. Are you against condoms? No, I'm not against condoms. You should ask my baby fathers why they keep trying to trap me and break the condoms. Is your truck paid off? Actually, it is paid off. I think I bought a piece of shit though because it keeps stopping on me, but it's okay. I got something for that as well. I'm very smart, so I don't just ride around without the tools to be able to fix the problem on my own. I have a I forgot what it's called, but basically I could drop my own car. I can put excuse me, I can put air in my own tires and a few other things as well. One thing about this truck though, it will get us from point A to point B, so I am extremely grateful for that. I seen another comment that stated, "What do your hair look like up underneath your headscarf?" Up underneath my headscarf, I do have dreadlocks. They are not at the desired length that I would want them to be, so I keep my head covered, and also for spiritual reasons. When I was in New York City, I had super long dreadlocks, so my dreadlocks was 32 inches. I had a lot of people that was envious of me. I also stayed in a family shelter, and I went to a few single shelters. I'll have a story time about that, but excuse me, they had cut my dreadlocks off, so I hesitated on getting them again, but now I have instant locks. I've been having them for 5 months straight, and I did dye them, so maybe one of these days I'll do like a hair reveal or something like that. If you guys are interested, just comment down below, and I'll make sure I put that out. I seen a question that said, "What will you do when the weather changes?" And I think they were referring to me living in my truck. I would just go day by day and figure it out. At some point you must figure it out, and you can't ask people what to do. I mean, you can, but something you just gotta figure out on your own. And I am the type, when the problems come, I'll figure them out. I seen another comment that said, "How do you have the old injury on your neck and your chest?" So, as I stated before, I had heart surgery. I had heart surgery a year ago, so that's what the scar is on my chest. Before I had this heart surgery, my scar was not like dark like that at all. You could barely see it. I didn't have scars on my neck as well, because this was a surgery that was more intense than all the other ones. So the previous surgery I had at birth, and then I had the other one at 4 years old. This one I had at 27. So that's like a whole 15, I think, 15-year gap. Are you looking into cooling centers during this heat wave? At this particular time, there's no heat wave going on. We have just experienced a life-threatening flood. We are no longer in my truck at the moment, but what is, I can't really tell you what's going to happen in the future. So basically, when this 30 days is over, or when the 45 days is over and we have to exit the shelter, I can just pray about it and hope that things are going to be okay. And I know for sure that things are going to be okay, regardless of the simple fact of what will happen. Excuse my daughter screaming in the background. I hope you guys can hear. But that's what my children decide to do when I want to make videos. They scream to the top of their lungs and beg for attention. How old are you? So I am 28 years old. I'll be 29 in August. How many siblings do you have? So it's a total of 8 of us. I do have a twin brother. I will be posting a video about that particular topic as well, because y'all, it is juicy. When I say juicy, I'm talking about that tea is spicy. Clock that tea. Whenever I make that video, y'all can be like, "Oh my God, is that really going on?" Yes, my life is like a literal movie. I might as well star in a movie at this point. Like, pay me to be in some type of movie, because this is crazy. What are you doing to look for a shelter? Since you insist on being so nosy. Okay? So the things that I am doing to look for shelter is I am on wait lists in different counties. Okay? No, I'm not just sitting around letting my days pass me. I am pretty productive, if you ask me. To be a single mom of 4 children, I must say I get the job done. Okay? Rain, sleet, or snow. In the heat waves and all. We get up and we go. All right? So catch me in your city. If you see us, mind your business. You can say hey, I'll say hey back. But I'm bound to be in your city. The other things that I am doing to make sure that we have shelter, Jeremiah, I am talking right now. The other things that we are doing to make sure, well, that I am doing to make sure that we have shelter. I had just finished a semester in college, okay? So I'm trying to take my TSI, which is a placement test to get you on the right, well, in the right courses for college. So basically, I passed all of my tests except for my math test. So I am basically reaching out to the proctors, to the team, to make sure that I secure my spot and taking my test and get my results before August. So I will keep you guys up to date in everything that we do, okay? Because we're locked in right now, as you can see. I thank y'all so much for the support. Like, it means a lot to me. I'm not sure what other questions you guys may have, but if you have any other questions that you would like me to answer, make sure you put it in the comment section, and I will get back to you guys with those questions and answers as well. I'm not sure what else to like talk about in this video because I answered all of the questions that I put on like the checklist. So you guys are more than welcome to continue to watch this video. It's not going to be no other sound on here because I don't want to get copyrighted. I believe that it was music in the background. So yeah, but in this clip I'm basically just cleaning out my truck. And I haven't cleaned it out in 4 months. So I was like, let me just go ahead. Since they said they had this free vacuum place up the street, let me just go ahead and go clean out my vehicle. It's nothing like a fresh, clean vehicle. And also it was raining like a few days in my truck. So that's why you see me and my son cleaning out our vehicle a few days ago because of what happened. It had this hot, stinky odor, and I was like, oh no, I can't with this. So let me clean up. And my son was like, okay, mommy, can I help you? I'm like, yeah, sure. So that's what we're doing. But in this particular video, they were sleeping, taking their nap after we got through handling business. So I was like, you know what, all of them are asleep. Let me make sure that I could do something productive in this day. So that's what excuse me. So that's what I decided to do. Yeah. But I hope you like this video. Bye. Yo, excuse me also for my voice and the constant coughing. I don't know what's going on. I guess like the dust in the room or like something from outside, but I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna make sure I eat some garlic or something, some tea, and we should be just fine. But yeah, I also seen a comment that I forgot to address, but I see a lot of people like liking the video of the pregnancy, and I'm like, that was old, but I see a lot of people liking that, but I'm like, I have a story time about that particular topic as well because I done got myself caught up in some again. But we'll I don't know if y'all interested in that. I'll talk about that soon too.